I know most of you are resident in Abuja here, and it's very likely you hear more about the bad news from Kogi State. But I am here to tell you the good things that are happening in our state and the potentials of that great confluent state. Most of you here, I think maybe 90% of you I have never met. You probably have never heard about me. So this is briefly what I do. I have a PhD in chemistry. I was in the US lecturing, and then the former governor had asked me to come, and I was in Kogi State. I was a special advisor, and later on I was a commissioner, and served as commissioner for up to 4 ministries. And currently, I'm a manufacturer in Kogi State. I produce the multi-life green tea, and I produce the gold marks environmentally friendly pesticides that the Minister for Agri launched in December as the only solution for fall armyworms. And this research was made in Lokoja. Next, please. So with this development, there are threats. There's a need to gain new knowledge. There's also this emerging technology requires that new businesses are coming up, new business models are coming up. I know many of you have heard of Airbnb. How many of you have heard of Airbnb? This is a company, they provide accommodation and they do not own any hotel. None. And you've heard about Instagram, do they have a photocopy? Do they do any photos? None. So these are new opportunities that are coming up, and we, as guys, need to be part of this developing technology. And then the flatness of our world. There is a book called The World is Flat by Thomas Friedman. Thomas Friedman is an award-winning journalist from the New York Times. And then the book is about 10, 15 years old. You can go look it up. It's called The World is Flat. And what it means is that because the world is flat, it doesn't matter where you are, you will always look for your best goods and services at the best price anywhere in the world. If you are in Kogi and your brother is producing something that is more expensive than somebody say in China, will you buy from your brother? You will not. Because the world is flat and you can access goods and services everywhere in the world. And that also becomes a challenge for those of us in Kogi State if we're just saying we have problems and we're not going to do anything. So we got to step up. And then there's the high competitiveness in the global economy. There's serious competition in the global economy. Not just in Nigeria, the global economy has become very, very, very competitive. And we need to be aware of that. And then also, well, there are local infrastructural challenges and the deficit. But the present government at both the state and the federal level, they are working extra hard to take care of these infrastructural challenges. However, even with all of these opportunities, these threats, here are the opportunities. Kogi citizens personally have advantage. I call it the 3 age. We are very hardworking, we are very humble, and we are very, very honest people. Of rich natural resources, Kogi, we are truly blessed. A lot of these good things happening there. Mineral resources, our land is very fertile, and then Lokoja is a national gateway. When we did a study about 5 years ago, on any given day, more than 30,000 vehicles drive through Lokoja. 30,000 vehicles drive through Lokoja on any given day. And they are telling me that this number may have gotten to like 40,000 vehicles driving through Lokoja every day. And this is an opportunity that we can maximize. So this is the population of the map of Nigeria, and the red there is my state, our state. And then on the right-hand side are the various local government areas. And then next, please. So these are a brief profile of Kogi State. That part of Kogi State has a lot of coal. And the amount of coal found in Kogi State, when we talk about our power challenges, the amount of coal deposit in Kogi East is enough to generate 5,000 megawatts for the next 50 years for Nigeria. Unfortunately, not much is happening in that area. And then I think the future belongs to the entrepreneur. Because with a population of 210 million and growing, we need to provide goods and services. And then come to Kogi, because labor is very, very cheap there. And then I say about the resuscitation of a Jakarta Steel Company. This will fast-track the industrialization of Nigeria, creating employment opportunities. And at the point, the tax revenue from a Jakarta Steel Company was a significant part of the IGR of Kogi State. So So imagine if the company is up and running, the state government will generate a lot more. And as they told us what was on ground, they told us the demand for their products, and we're already talking with some banks to raise 1 billion naira to reactivate a Jakarta Steel Company. Just when this was going to be successful, somebody threw a wrench into the project, and that's how it died off. The state government can actually drive the resuscitation of a Jakarta Steel Company, and I say this because anywhere you go, it doesn't have to be federal government driven, because the amount of money needed to get this thing going, there's a lot of demand for the steel. And if we get a small segment of it up and running, the demand for that steel will drive the growth of the company, and that will be a lot of money for business. And then a more robust and aggressive effort is needed by the state government to drive this legacy project. For me, it is a legacy project, and we must do whatever we can to reactivate the Jakarta Steel Company. Exploration, this was done. This was something I started because I told the governor then that we need to know exactly the quantity of mineral deposits in our Kogi state, and just on our way out of government, the memo was approved, and there is a database somewhere in Kogi state of all the mineral deposits in our state. We need to actively invest in gold, feldspar, tantalite, and kaolin, especially gold. Someone told me that the amount of gold in Kogi state is actually larger than the amount of gold in Gold Coast. You know what's Gold Coast? That's Ghana. But most of the mining of gold in Kogi state is being done illegally. And then these are possible companies that can come. Cement industries, 1, 2, 3 can still come up. Paint industry, glass industry, the coal-fired power plant. It doesn't take a whole lot to get it up and going.